Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. I have a little bit of somewhat positive news regarding the Immortal Mob situation. I made a Reddit post on Phoenix SC's Reddit server, hoping he would make a video covering this issue. And lo and behold, he actually did. When I checked it earlier, it was currently sitting over 100,000 views and 12,000 likes. And honestly, that is pretty insane because this issue really needed a lot more eyes to see it. And that has literally just happened overnight. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Phoenix. This is honestly more than we could have ever asked for. In Phoenix's video, he did actually give us a solution. Now, I would be lying to say if I didn't know of this solution. However, the reason I didn't mandate it and show everyone how to do it is because it is really only a PC-only solution. If you don't have access to a PC, you will not be able to do that solution. And I thought, you know, I'm trying to save all of our mobs. That be on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, iOS, Android, any device that you've got. I want all of the mobs saved, not just for PC users. However, that being said, I do greatly appreciate Phoenix's SC's video. I would highly recommend you watch it. I'm going to put it in the description below. That's, of course, if you haven't seen it already. I just want to make it clear to people, I wasn't trying to hide that information for you. I genuinely just wanted a solution that would benefit everybody. And once again, I want to make it perfectly clear. This is not about the mobs being immortal per se. We don't want the immortal mobs to stay immortal. We simply want to keep our mobs. And as I said, I didn't want to put forward a solution that would only benefit a small amount of players. Although, a solution it is, and I'm still grateful that he showed it in his video. Because to be honest with you, a lot more eyes have been set on this problem. I'd also like you guys to remember that Mojang did announce in the changelog that they are going to die and, yeah, just despawn out of our worlds. The only reason they mention that is because we created such an uproar in the first place that they could not mention it. There was no mention of it before in the changelogs. We simply had to find it out for ourselves. And is it right for a bunch of users to jump on their world one day to find their dogs and pets gone missing? No, that is completely wrong. They didn't even tell us it was going to happen. There was no communication in the first place. And to top it off, they put it in what we believe to be the last changelog before the main update. The way they've handled this is completely disgusting in my opinion, because as Phoenix mentioned in his video, 90% of players are going to be kids and young people. And if they were to jump onto their world and just happen to see their mobs disappear one day without any warning, dude, that is just not right. And I hope you guys can see that. Damn it. Well, I'll have to fix that later. Now, here's a little confession I have, and I hope you understand why I didn't tell you this information at the start. If you go dig deeper into the codes of Minecraft, which 99% of people cannot do, these mobs actually have the dead tag 1. We knew this information from the very start. That does technically mean these mobs are dead. However, in-game, as you can see, they are very much alive. Regardless if they're immortal or not, they are very much still alive. You can breed them, you can give them armor, you can do anything with them. I wanted to put that in this video because I wanted to be completely open and honest with you. And quite honestly, I don't know if the mobs will stay. But like I said, I've always got hope. And I do believe that maybe we can get Mojang to make a better solution than just remove the mobs altogether. Remember, most people made these mobs immortal to literally make them last forever because they had some form of sentimental value, or, you know, they were really good memories to people. They didn't do it to exploit the game or break the game, even though it kind of did. They did it to preserve their mobs forever. Now, I'm not sure if me not saying that information in the first place is probably had an impact on this campaign, if you like, but I thought it was the best thing to do at the time, considering in-game they are virtually fully alive. As I mentioned, Phoenix SC did put in his video that there is a solution. However, the solution is to do with editing. You will have to edit the mob tag back to 0 to make this mob alive again. Now, I know for an absolute fact, as I mentioned briefly at the start, 99% of users on different devices literally cannot do that. In fact, even if I was to offer to do that for you, you probably would struggle getting your world to me in the first place. That being said, I'm going to try and put a group together to try and actually mandate that and try and work as a team to try and fix as many people's mobs as possible if the editing solution is something you want to do. That being said, there are a bunch of users that will not want to do this and not be able to do this at all. That is why I am also not going to be doing this. One reason I would say is, I don't want to edit on my world. I never have and I never will. It kind of feels too cheaty. But I would say if there is a better reason to edit your world, this is probably one of the best reasons to do it. So you could probably get away with the cheating aspect. But again, it is entirely your choice. The main reason I'm not going to be editing my mobs is because of all the people that are not going to be able to do this. If we go down together. I've stuck by this campaign right till the very end when they announced it in the changelog, and I even didn't stop then. I tried as much as I could to get our voices heard, and I think I've done it. I think from Phoenix's video, we might get our voices heard. Again, it's a real long shot because the devs are the devs. Ultimately, it is their choice. But like I said, if we go down together. I do still have a couple more things up my sleeve, but honestly, and I'm being generally honest, I don't want to do it. But if I've got to do it, I might have to do it. But again, I feel like we've still got a bit of hope. Keep the hope. I will say to you right now, make backups of your world. Make copies of your world. We are still currently looking at easier solutions for people because the editing method is really quite hard. I mean, for example, my world is 1.5 gigabytes. So, no doubt, even finding these mobs are going to be somewhat difficult to do. But like I said, I'm not going to do it because a bunch of other people can't do it as well. I've got to stick to my guns and I'm going to stick by you until the very end, until the full update drops and we do officially lose our mobs. And who knows, if we do keep banding together as a community, we kind of, might get the change reverted. Yes, it's a long shot, but still, it's not absolutely impossible. And I believe the Mojang devs know this too. Remember, there is a Simply Survival world download that will be available if the Minecraft devs revert this change or make a better solution than just making our mobs disappear. That will be 100% available for 100% free if the mobs stay via the Mojang devs' hands. Again, I do want to say thank you to Phoenix for making the video and for proposing the solution. It's a lot more than other creators did by just telling us to have funerals for our mobs. Silent whisper. That's all I've got time for today. I will catch you guys on the next one.